BBCR is a multifaceted not-for-profit organisation providing essential resources to our community. Today we're talking to our partners about biobanking.
My name's Elizabeth Dixon and I work for Shoalhaven City Council. I'm lucky enough to be involved in a project with Basin Community Resources, looking at turning a fairly constrained piece of land into a community resource.
Okay, where is this land?
The land's actually on LARMER Avenue in Sanctuary Point. Hopefully we'll be able to connect it to around the Basin walk when we're finished.
Okay.
It's a beautiful piece of land, but the exciting thing with this project is it's a large piece of land. It's a natural area and there's lots of education opportunities here. So we've been very lucky that BBCR has come on board and is willing to basically be the community facilitator on behalf of council.
I'm essentially a retired resident ratepayer of the Basin, living at Errol Bay. I'm a committee member of the Basin Villages Forum, a community consulting body. I represent them on to Council's Natural Resources Committee as well. But the sort of sideline involved deeply in this is that I'm a photographer, environmental photographer, and as well I've been able to bring that into this project to stimulate the interest and the knowledge and the understanding of what's going on with ecology and with birds in particular. I'm a member of BirdLife Shoalhaven, I'm the conservation officer, and it struck me early in the piece that one of the things that needed to be done in the LARMER Avenue wetland area was to survey the bird life. And as it turned out, the 68 species catalogue with 2 threatened species over 12 months gave everyone quite a surprise, a good surprise. But what it's done is to really cement in people's minds, I think, the value of that piece of ground, the special nature of the ecology there. That's habitat, and habitat is for fauna, part of the fauna is birds, and that's the thing we follow up most of all. The interesting thing is, in a very small area, there's a great variation in ecology or environment. There's the Basin, which is a open coastal lake with tidal influence. There's Cockroach Creek, which is an estuary, and there's the floodplain area, which is in 2 sort of parts, one of them being a little higher and dry, but still very flood prone, and one on the southern side being very prone to flooding. Now, that variety in such a small area is a variety of habitat. It's not just one habitat. So you get a variety of birds. The black swans, for example, are out there at the moment, and the recent flooding came right in up behind Basin Community Resources offices here.
There's no agenda with this project. We really are putting it out there to the community to say, what do you want? Come and tell us what you want. We have the staff that can potentially help get some money to manage this land, but we need to know what you want there. So BBCR has been instrumental in bringing together a wide scope of different community members from all areas. So we've got the school involved, we've got Sanctuary Point Pride, we've got the volunteer bush care groups. This is a long-term project. Council has been quite upfront about that. This is not something that we can do in 6 months. So the scope that we're looking at is to come up with a plan with the community, using BBCR as the facilitator for that process. Once we've got what the community would like to happen on that land, we'll start to put in motion ways that we fund that. So at the moment we're looking at biobanking as an option, and again that will take a bit of time. So we're hoping in about 2 years we'll be in a good spot to actually start the works for all the different infrastructure that the community has identified.
It's very people driven. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, and we had a second meeting a little earlier this year, another community meeting to report to them on progress. Again, very well attended. And out of that came a workshop here. We walked them into the wetland area. I set up that program almost like a school excursion program, but it went really well, and it's just rolling on.
The good thing about biodiversity banking is that you have money to manage the land in perpetuity. So each year the land is given a sum of money to do the management actions that the community has come up with. So we'll do a 20-year action plan which will articulate exactly what we want to do each year. So weeding, fox control, boardwalks, we can put anything we like in it. That's up to the community. And the biobanking is the mechanism to pay for that, so that you have guaranteed money coming to you for all the different things that you've decided on for that year.